I just want to sit with you and converse with you, connect with you, enlighten you, teach you, and learn something from you. Madam Merkaba, I'm so grateful for your love and your support. It means so much for me. You've been with me through many, many things, silently and publicly. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my light. Madam Merkaba.
That's where
Merkaba.
I can see far.
Dee 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 dee. Yo-dee-dee. So listen, y'all, I didn't add my camera to the stream. And we talked about some real deep shit, girl. I went into stellar chakras, all the good stuff. So listen, we're not gonna bore you with that. That was just spirit saying, bitch. Yeah, they're not ready for that information. Oh my god, y'all. So we're just gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it white, okay? White and right, okay? And we're not talking about racial. We talk about energetically, baby. Don't get it fucked up, okay? Okay, you could be black in energy all day long, girl. I'm white in energy. Anyway, so we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it tight, okay? And shout out to those of you who were trying to tell me, honey, I was calling the YouTube study of broadcast by itself. Oh no, no, no! I was on it, but I didn't add my tea into it. You have to add yourself to the stream. Damn, y'all. So it is the new moon. And of course, I just wanted to come through and just remind you guys of how important this day is and how important it is to keep your energy in good standings, right? And so, of course, I just kind of want to go into what influences these energies, right? What influence these energies, which could affect your outcome. And oh my God, y'all, this is getting redundant because I already repeated this, but it's okay. And that's one thing about Geminis too. We hate repeating ourselves too, y'all. Just so you know. We're gonna touch over that lightly too. We'll do 5 zodiacs today before we end the live. That's what we'll do. So, repetitive thoughts actually influence your magical outcome if you do not know, because your energetic bodies influence your magical outcome, going into candle colors, going into herbs, going into crystals. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all these days are associated with colors. So we know that colors speaks volumes, right? Louder than your words can. We know that even there's a machine that they can measure your body temperature and stuff based on colors, right? It goes from yellow all the way to purple. We can even say white all the way to black. Okay, but either way, um, thoughts definitely create things or stop things. So you got to change your repetitive thoughts if they're negative. One or two thoughts out the day of, damn, what happened if this happened today, whatever. That's not going to affect you. You have to be positive or, have thoughts that are conducive to what it is you're trying to do. I actually saw something on YouTube last night, and I'm going to go back to it, where our IG, where a lady was singing a song and people were commenting underneath the post, missing the whole fucking lyrics, y'all. And people like that be pissing me the fuck off. People could like yodel in a song lyrics, and people are like, "Oh my god, this song is so horrible. Who is this singer? She needs to shut the fuck up." And I'm just like, are you listening to the words though? Like Mama is yodeling, first of all, which is reaching octaves, which is pushing out energy. If you do not know, now you know. Music, including vocal sounds, have shifted realms. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. So singing is very powerful, whether you know how to sing or not. The art and the idea of taking words and putting it to beats and pushing that out is magical and very, very powerful. Okay, so the song was like something about a Porsche without brakes, and I'm putting on my armor, and I will show you. You cannot stop me. This is my day. And I'm like, that is a mantra. That is a thought, right? That helps to keep your thoughts strong. I am strong. I will endure everything that comes to me today with a smile on my face, and it will all be for my greater good. So just kind of changing those thoughts will create a positive outcome for you. Going into strong emotions, we know that emotions are connected to the outcome of your work. Okay, we know that the emotions affect your emotional body. If you did not know about the previous video we did, go look that up. But of course, feelings create things. We live in a very feeling universe, right? Your feelings for A, B, C, D, F, G. Okay, some people could say, I like Sophia because she looks like this. I like Paul because he looks like this. Or I hate Rebecca because she looked like this. And I hate Johnny because he looked like this. But in reality, uh, what are you feeling? You know, what is your feelings towards? They don't say, do you like what you physically see? Who gives a fuck about that? You're not fucking, you're not sucking. She didn't say she want to marry you. He didn't say he want to marry you. They said what you think and what you feel. Okay, so we're in a very feeling universe that is also stirred by thoughts, because when the thoughts create things, going back into John 1 and 1. So having good emotions, keeping your emotions healthy. And we know that diet and exercise contribute to healthy emotions. If you do not know, now you know. Going for walks, meditating, this all contributes to happier emotions. People that are depressed and all this other mental stuff typically are lazy. I'm telling you from personal experiences. I was diagnosed with manic depression, years ago. I was 14 years old and I got that diagnosis. Honey, I've never taken a depressive pill, Proloft, Zoloft, none of that. It's about getting out and doing shit. And even the doctor was being honest. This man was a white man. You know, we're gonna call him Doctor West. And he actually retired at 97 years old, honey, being a pediatrician. But anyway, honey, and I was way past the pediatric age, girl, but he still saw me, girl, because he had me since I was young. Anyway, who's my doctor since I was young. So, bitch, my mom was like, yeah, if you could see my children until whenever. And he's like, yes, I sure will. Anyway, so he was just telling my mom, your child needs to get out. Your child needs to stop being lazy. And it's true. I was a crab during that time, y'all. I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it. I was a crab. I was a hermit. I loved to stay in my room. I hate going outside. I was always on, writing, reading. I had a phone at the time, AT&T to be exact, AT&T Go phone. And yeah, I was always, doing my little thing, honey. So of course, me doing things, working out and stuff. And if you do not know, I was a model as a kid. But anyway, me working out and stuff kind of got me out of that depressive state. So when people are depressed and all the good stuff, honey, they're not getting enough sunlight and they're not working out. Okay, we're talking about walking. Okay, exercising, honey, and getting rid of your fucking triggers. Okay, hello. And so also, last but not least, is limited beliefs. We know that your beliefs create things too. If you believe that the work you're doing is not going to work, it's not going to work. Okay. If you do not know about the work you're doing, then it's not going to work. That's why we offer classes. It's not for you just to learn, but it's for you to get a mind, idea of how this stuff works. So that way, when you do the work, you can actually manifest what it is you're trying to manifest, and you're not wasting product or motherfucking time. Okay, can we talk about it right now? So, of course, we're going to go into the minor, sub minor, and major chakras. Of course, we have a class on the chakras, or you could do your own research on this. And sub does not mean it's less than, minor does not mean it's less than. It just means that it's more lower, more easy accessible. We'll say that. So we have sub minor earth, star, feet, and palm. Okay, yes, there's energies in your feet, your palm, and right beneath the ground that you walk on, wherever you're at, even where you're sitting at, there's power right there. Okay, so you can go into a bathroom, now there's power in the bathroom. You go into the kitchen, now there's power in the kitchen. So just you being there, your auric energy creates this earth star that moves with you everywhere you go, right? Think of like little tiny dots that are, how would I say, magnetic. Um, we could say magnetic dots that are following you everywhere you go. Okay, even when you go up the stairs and shit, y'all. That's another thing to mention too. When it comes to elevators and stairs and all that good stuff, I am afraid of heights, but I don't get like nervous and shit. Like, oh my god, I gotta go up 2 flights of stairs. When you're way up in the air, like let's say 12 stories up. Like, bitch, that's when it's like, oh, girl, I can't do this. You know what I mean? Or, bitch, you at the top of a mountain, rooftop shit, and you looking over and you're like, fuck, somebody might throw me down. Whatever. Like, that right there is my fear, okay? Not walking up the stairs, but when I would walk upstairs or even go to like the third or fourth floor, I will always feel like the floors and grounds are moving. And I still feel that way. I'm not really a fan of like second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth floor. The second floor, honestly, is not as bad as the first floor. The third floor gets worse, fourth, fifth, sixth. And the higher up I go, the worse it feels. Like it start feeling like the hallways are and the rooms are like bent to the side and shit. Just weird shit, y'all. But I actually found out that that's spiritual. That's really spiritual. When you're spiritually in tune with energy, your environment, your aura extends out, right? So the higher up you are from the ground, the earth, right, our grounding source, the more thrown off you feel. And I always say, I don't know how people can live on the 150th floor, the 60th floor. Like that's just some weird. Yeah, I don't want to think about that right now. Give me a damn panic attack. But that would throw me off. So even elevators, like I get on the elevator, I don't like that feeling. I hate it. Okay, like I said, stairs, same thing. It bothers me, but I get through it because, of course, a lot of places, professionally are in buildings that are on second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth floor, and you're like, "Fuck, I got to deal with this." But anyway, going into the minor chakras, you have the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, higher heart, throat, ear chakras. That is correct, connected to some T. And then you have telepathic chakras, which is actually the soma and the third eye. Okay, going up to the major chakras is the crown, soul star, and stellar. Now, a little pointer that I'm going to share with you all is that the stellar chakra is where demonic possessions come in at. And so people that are out here saying that they're demonically possessed on camera, you can kind of look up what the stellar chakra is online on a Google or Smoogler. As Auntie Wendy say, go on the Google or Smoogler, and you're going to type in stellar chakra, and you're going to see what type of mental disorders these people are suffering from, and what type of physical issues they may be having. Hello, let's get into it. Okay. Um, Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to those energetic uh, bodies, honey. And of course, we know that a lot of other stuff goes into imbalances and all that good stuff, y'all. Like I said, we're going to talk about that. I know y'all didn't hear it, but I'm like, fuck. I don't want to spend another hour talking about that shit, honey. It was cute, but baby, I gotta go. Okay, come on in here. Been on mental diet. I know that's right, honey. I should sing more than yes, you should. Yes, you should, honey. Now, Shabbat Shalom. I know that's right, honey, y'all. Today is the new moon. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well with this. Saturn energy, law, discipline, and religion. Oh, honey, who you telling, Larry? Honey, that's getting everybody together, honey. Ow. Dang, spirit is right. Not ready for that tea. I know that's right, honey. Listen, it was a lot of tea. Jay, I listen, I have a notebook here. I was on the seventh page telling y'all this shit. I was skimming through that shit. I said, Lord, and bam, it got shut down. Okay. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yeah, those high-rise apartments, honey, be conjuring up energy fields. Girl, those buildings are actually shifting around literally. You can feel it and notice it. Okay, so it's real then. Okay, so it's not just in my mind. Okay, because I was really like, let me go see my therapist about that. Because maybe there is some type of trauma there that I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't think so. Because it's not like I'm like, I can't go on the 17th floor, y'all. I can't. It's not that damn traumatic. But it's like when I'm on like the first, second, and third floor, it's really not that bad. When you get onto the fourth, fifth, and sixth floor, no matter what building you're in, it's like everything looks bent. And I don't know, it just feels weird. And you feel like when you're walking, the ground is moving with you. And it's like, is these floors gonna fall through? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, okay, maybe I am. And yeah, maybe I am scared of something. I don't know. I don't know, honey. Damn, y'all, we went on some good shit too, girl. We went into the imbalances of the energies, what caused the imbalances, you know, psychoactive drugs, inorganic foods. I gave y'all my little stories about those teas. Anyway, oh well, we'll come back and talk about that another time. So, what I want to do is we want to do five. We're going to do five signs, and one of them is going to be Gemini for sure, right? And we can even keep it to yeah. We can do five. We could skim through it. Okay, okay. So we're going to start with Gemini, or we're going to do Gemini for one, but we're going to do four other signs. So what signs should we get into when it comes to personality? When it comes to personality and because that's kind of what I was talking about too. I was speaking about how Gemini's hate repeating themselves, and oh my God, and going into knowledge. Like Gemini's, we're seekers of information. Like we love to learn new things, and when people and places are not conducive with that, then we're like, we're bored, we're done. Bye, honey. We got to break up with you. We can't date you no more. And that's just us. We get bored easily. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my purse with my phones in it. Well, y'all decide the four signs we're gonna do. It reminds me of the Gemini. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah, so Gemini, Capricorn. Oh no. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, side of. Oh no. Capricorn, Aquarius, and the Pisces, and the Aries, and the Taurus, and the Gemini, and the Cancer. No. Okay, Bella, can you back up? Okay. Okay, girl. Yeah, we're not going nowhere. I know. I know. I know. Your mom, you're like, bitch, you were already talking for her. I know. Girl, mind your business. You're not running me. Okay, go ahead and sit there. You can see her. Sit down right here by your mama. There we go. There we go, mama. She right here by your mama. I know. There you go. I know. There you go. Okay, wham. Let's do it. In New York City, we have 600 to 100 floors. It's insane. Listen, I think Mariah Carey lived in a building with 178. Okay, I said, bitch, you got to be on some good shit to be girl. Every day, all day, y'all. Come on now. Imagine if you forget something in your fucking car. Like, girl, oh shit, I forgot my wallet in my car. Now you got to go down 178 floors. Oh, bitch. Like, I hate walking out 50 feet, bitch. When I forget, like, oh, I left it in the car. Honey, I'll go here and I'll just wait until tomorrow. Like, girl, y'all be really doing it, honey. Mystic, I'll say water has been helping a lot to be things clear in my body. I know that's right, honey. Listen, hydration is key. Hydration feeds your cells. Okay, this is why staying hydrated is a beautiful thing. Hydration flushes out your physical bodies, which of course flushes out your organs. And we know that these etheric bodies or energetic bodies are connected to organs. If you do not know, yes, your spleen, your liver, your pancreas, they're all connected to certain energetic bodies. Okay, do your research. And the water helps to detoxify and to cleanse and to charge up these cells. And we know that these cells emanate and pushes out energies and frequencies, which of course is seen and felt by people outside of the body. This is why people that are psychic or energetic healers were able to look at your body and say, ooh, there's something going on with your liver. Or, yeah, what I'm seeing right here, there's something going on with your kidneys or whatever. Believe it or not, y'all, you really can see this on people. Physically, you can see like, something ain't right there. Okay. So yes, honey, come on in here. So we're gonna do Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. Okay. So we'll do okay. So let's see. We're gonna do Gemini for sure. We'll do Sagittarius, Scorpio. We'll do Leo, and we'll do Virgo. Okay. And this is not. Maybe we could do order of. Maybe we could do uh order of tea. Hmm. Okay. So of course this is very broad, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do order. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Gemini. Okay, and of course we need to get back into the ancient secrets of the zodiac. We need to get back into that too, honey. Okay, so when it comes to Geminis and friendships and likes and dislikes, okay, Geminis can be very impatient on many things, but they can be very impatient and dismissive when it comes to people that are not as clever or knowledgeable as they are. Okay. They do not like to repeat themselves. And so if you cannot catch on to what they're saying as soon as they say it, uh, it's a lost cause. Okay. They're already moving on to the next thing. Okay. Geminis also need friends who can keep up with them in all ways each and every day. Geminis are very they're very energetic, okay? Very mental, okay? Airy. So if you can't talk a lot, you don't like people who talk a lot, Geminis are not going to work for you, okay? Okay. Even going into the thought process. Some people are like, well, I know a Gemini that's quiet and not really talkative. Oh, baby, they're talking to themselves though. Yeah, honey. A quiet Gemini is just plotting things in their head. So, bitch, I will be more concerned with a quiet Gemini than one that tells you and talks to you to your motherfucking face. Okay. Okay. They hate routine. Okay. And being, on a schedule. Anyone who knows me, they can verify that with me, honey. You know, goddamn well, I hate routine. I hate being on a motherfucking schedule, honey. Ideally, Gemini loves freedom and are known as travelers. Okay. If you're open to impromptu or spontaneous stuff, y'all, hey, today I might get up and say, bitch, I want to go have pizza. Bitch, the last minute I'm like, no, I think I'll have a salad fries. Whatever. If you can't handle that, once again, the friendship with me ain't gonna work. Okay. Do not try to pin a Gemini down. I will say too, a bad trait, and I can be honest with you about that, Sonny. Okay, Geminis hate being wrong, and even when they are wrong, they're not gonna admit to being wrong. And don't you dare tell the Gemini they're wrong either, because they're gonna read you the fuck down. Okay, and that's just how it is. Don't you tell them, no, bitch, you were wrong. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, honey. Okay, okay, bitch. Yeah, yeah. But now you're about to get cussed out because Geminis could definitely cut you with their tongue too. Okay, very cut worthy. Okay. What is the next time we said we're gonna do? We're gonna do what's it, Leo? I said Leo, right? Did I say Leo? Let me scroll down. Okay. Did I say Leo? I think I did, honey. Well, let's jump into Leo, honey. Although some Leos come across very confident, like I think of the Wiz, that lion, honey. He was prancing and dancing and wow, hear my roar, but the motherfucker was scared. On the inside, they could suffer from what we call imposter syndrome. Y'all, that is a real thing. I had to look up imposter syndrome 2 weeks ago to know exactly what that is. That means that someone with imposter syndrome finds it hard to believe in themselves, questioning whether or not they deserve something or someone. And so they will be willing to do whatever it takes to make it seem like they're that person or that they're living out that dream. And that's just how it is with that. A lot of people suffer from that. I do want to say that, but that tends to be a major trait for Leos. No cut-ins, no shades, whatever. Okay. Um, Leos do require a lot of support and also admiration, and just reminding them that they're great and important and beautiful, because they're also very sensitive. We know that Leos, you know, um, rule over the heart, if you don't know. Okay. They rule over the heart. So compliments and all that good stuff go a long way. Okay. And I think that will also help your Leo friend, Leo person, be true to themselves and live out their greatness. We know that Leos have a big ego as well. Hell, lions, you see the king of the jungle, honey. And so that will help, once again, soothe out their false ego and build their good ego. Once again, or the positive ego. Like I said, Leos are very sensitive and definitely desire validation. Many of you who knows Leos, you would know that. I know several. My stepdad's a Leo. My older brother's a Leo. One of my sisters a Leo. I got cousins that are Leos. Leos are everywhere in my life. Okay, no matter what happens, I can never shake Sagittarius, Leos, and Pisces. Okay, the next one that would be Aquarius. Okay, I have a lot of Aquariuses in my life too, my family and stuff. Um, but either way, supporting them and reminding the Leo of how important they are to you, is vital. Okay, and no, this is not no, you have to kiss their ass, but some people are sensitive naturally. Okay, and we know why. Okay, so anyway, Leo people adore being the center of attention. Okay, and there's nothing that they would rather be or do than be a center of attention. Not all Leos, but we're set for the most part. Yeah, they love being a center of attention. And if they're not going to be their center of attention, as far as I got to get all the compliments, I got to get this, I got to get that, they're going to kind of remind you just how bad of a bitch they are, or how bad of a man they are. Anyway, um, although Leos like being the center of attention, they also don't mind sharing that center of attention. And hell, it might be fun. Okay. I know some Leos are a little more, observed than others, and rude with others and fuck you and I gotta have it. But they really like for you to be equal their energy when it comes to the attention. So if they want to show off their ass and skin all that, bitch, you show it off too. Okay. If they want to, dress skimpy, bitch, you better dress skimpy too. Like they love that. Like, bitch, show your skin off with me. Be skimpy with me and too. Oh, too. Oh shit, I'm getting hiccups and shit. Mm. Ooh. One of the down traits that I think that Leos have is they take things very, very seriously, including themselves. When things should be a light situation, they will be like, misjudging whether this is a serious situation or not. Okay, they do have a playful side to them, but for the most part, like I said, they will, you know, um, take things just literal and serious, and that would be the downfall. They're very critical with themselves and with others. Of course, more importantly, with themselves, they hold, they critique themselves more than anybody. They're the worst critics, and I know they say that we're all our own worst critics, but Leo's really, really, always thinking about, damn, that makes me look this, so that makes me look that. Maybe they're gonna think I'm weak. Maybe they're gonna think I'm not so this and not so that, and they're always just trying to prove a point, and you don't have to. Okay. Remember to really take nothing serious or the behavior when they're acting out of context personally. Once again, the lion likes to show off, why he is the king of the jungle. Don't take that personal, and everything will be good. Okay. Leos are high spirited normally, though we know that when there is trauma and imbalances, that they are prone to being depressive, and also what they call, what is it, depressive and have anxiety. Okay, I'm sitting there thinking it. I'm like, bitch, yeah. Um, so of course, when you know that your Leo friend or Leo person is feeling this way, invite them out, encourage them to go out and do things, honey. Uh, get excited with them, be fun with them, send them a text if you can, however, whatever. Okay. Um, Leo, okay, comes across sometimes as copycats too. Okay, and I think I'm saying it right. I think it's more of like a, what is it? Patronizing. They come across as being patronizing, and also they don't like to be told no. You say no, they'll think of another way of asking the question, or if they ask, "Can we do A, B, C, or G?" You say no, then okay, maybe they'll say, "Bitch, well, all together, bitch, I ain't going. I ain't doing it." Okay, just to get you to change that. Okay, so with a Leo, you need to be very flexible. Okay, working around their needs will help you to avoid major issues. Okay, if you find yourself, of course, in a situation with a Leo friend where they are aggressive in nature and make you feel uncomfortable, talk about it. Although Leos are not confrontational, Leos like directness. And I learned that the hard way many, many years ago. Me and my brother got into a fist fight. He punched the fuck out of my motherfucking face. Thank God I didn't break nothing because that motherfucker actually went to prison for breaking someone's jaw before. And the guy tried to say uh, he tried to commit murder and shit. All this weird shit, y'all. But anyway, so they like directness. So they want to know where they stand with you at all times. Okay. And sometimes they might even check too. They might be wondering. You leave them hanging. They might say, "Are we still friends? This bitch don't call or text no more. This bitch don't say what they used to say anymore. Are we still cool?" So they like for you to constantly let them know, yeah, we're okay, or no, we're not. Okay. And that's what they love. Okay. Going into, what is the next one we said we were going to do? Uh, oh, we said Virgo too, honey, huh? We said Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Okay, anyway, Virgos, okay. One, and I'm gonna say this because this comes to mind with me for the Virgo. We'll say one of the most parental, um, conservative signs. Okay, um, Yeah, Virgos are very what they call slow to move. Okay, thinking about the hare and their turtle. So the biggest no is to do not overpower the Virgo. Okay, they are humble and down to earth. They will put things off by anything that seems aggressive and showy. Okay, try giving them a quick smile and also acknowledge, okay, them acknowledge them during your first um, meeting with them, or any meeting with them, honey. Not just first time, whenever. Okay. Um, I want you to also think about um, it's hard for Virgos to have small talk. Okay. Virgos are ruled by Mercury like Geminis. They're not really, that small talk shit doesn't excite them. Same with the Gemini, honey. Okay. The small talk does not excite us at all. Okay. They hate small talk and they'll rather talk about things that are significant. Okay. So ask legitimate questions and start legitimate conversations with them. Okay. They also like one on one encounters. Okay. So there's no group meetings, no group functioning. Like, hey, 20 or 30 people come into a group setting with your Virgo friend, a Virgo, whoever it is you're dealing with. You're trying to impress a Virgo boss, okay? Yeah, they don't like that whole group setup thing, okay? And that can also be a trait with just Mercury period, because also that goes in into the Geminis. Either way. Um, so yes. Um, Virgos are usually to themselves, so of course, don't take anything personal when it comes to you offering them things or offering them meetups or lunch, and they're just like, "Yeah, no, thank you. I think I'll pass." Okay. Of course, there is split sides to Virgos, as there is all signs. We have a friendly side and a not so friendly side. When Virgos are friendly, they're very protective of themselves and also things that they love. Right? Family, friends, it doesn't matter when they're not so friendly, and I guess it could be the same, they act without thinking. Okay, that might be insulting you, telling you off really bad, you dumb little bitch, you broad hoe, and then they'll think about it later. Okay, so it's kind of hard to push them out of their bubble, their conservative bubble, and when you push them out with aggression, disrespect, or anything that they hate or dislike, bitch, now they're gonna come for you. They're gonna let you have it, and you might be left wounded, honey. Burgers are very, very picky with everything. They like privacy, of course. As I'm telling others, I'm thinking about Beyonce too. Beyonce loves her privacy. That's why you don't really see her, really, people talk shit about her. Beyonce don't come out and talk about shit. They're very private, okay? Very, very private. They love their privacy and longevity, whatever it is that they're doing, okay? So, um, they also need to trust whoever's in their circle. Okay, they don't deal with things and people. They only surround themselves with things, person, place, and things that make them feel comfortable and secured. Once again, they are loyal and they are very discreet. Okay, so they also love loyal people. Not only are they loyal, but they love people to be loyal back, and they also like discretion. Okay, and if you can respect that, then bitch, you're gonna go a long way. Okay, I want to try to keep it positive too when I'm talking about the traits of these signs, because of course I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get too far into that, and some people thinking it's a personal attack, and oh, she talking about me because I'm a Virgo, and no, honey, okay, I think I remember a lot of y'all signs, but for the most part, I'm like, yeah, honey, I don't remember, what that is, who that is, how that is, what you are, what you do, what you don't do, all this other good shit. Okay, I don't know all that, honey. Okay, okay, okay. So the next one is Scorpio. Okay, the last one is going to be, we got two more. So Scorpio, right? I think we said Sagittarius and we said Aquarius. Scorpios are known as the investigator sign. Okay, if you are gonna date or marry a Scorpio, okay, I'm just gonna say this, you may want to um, think twice about it if you're not a honest person, and if you're not um, truthful, if you can't commit, because they're going to find out. And just because they didn't ask you about it or tell you about it, don't mean they don't know about it. Okay, they have files of folders that or files of information saved up for your ass, just so you know too. Scorpios have what they call files, honey. They have shit on everybody. Every encounter they have, whoever they have, whatever they have, a bitch, they remember. Okay, and they don't fucking forget it either. And I want you to know that. I don't care if they're special needs or not. Okay. I know Scorpios that are forgetful. They have short-term memory allegedly. And if they could go back, they can't remember what you just talked about 2 or 3 months ago, 6 months ago, yesterday. But if you pissed them off 7 years ago, oh, they remember that shit. Remember on June 15th, 2000 motherfucking 16 at 3 p.m. exactly, and you called me a raggedy Ann, and it's just like, no, I don't remember that, honey. Well, they do. Okay. So, once again, it takes a lot to deal with a Scorpio. Okay. It's not for weak hearted, weak minded people. Okay. Scorpios are known to be very strong in spirit, mind, okay, and energy. And they also move in silence. They do not tell you what they do. They do not tell you they move. Okay, what they're moving, how we're doing, and they don't do that. Okay, they keep that shit to themselves, honey. Okay, they can be also very intimidating. Okay, when you first meet them, due to this strong energy. And of course, we know why, dealing with the planets, Pluto and Saturn and stuff, we know why. Okay. Um, Scorpios crave connection. And if there's no connection with anything that they're doing, they're not going to do it. They're going to get bored with it. And they're going to say, yeah, I think I'll pass on it. Okay. They're very strong when it comes to intuition. Okay. They have very strong instincts. Like I said, they just get hunches on stuff. Okay. They just know when things are not right. And sometimes they doubt it, but they're very, very smart. Okay. Very, very smart. Okay. Um, Either way, Scorpios appreciate honest, upfront, direct, authentic people. They always know when someone is faking who they are when they deal with them. They always know. So if you have a Scorpio friend, Scorpio family member, Scorpio, whatever, whoever, and they're like, yeah, I don't really like this person, kind of keep your eye out. Why are they saying this about this person? Why do they think this person is no good for you? Yeah, pay attention to that. Um, Scorpios are very curious, of course. Once again, being honest and upfront with them, tell them exactly what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you think, how you feel. If they ask a question, answer that question as honest you possibly can, because they will definitely ask billions and trillions of questions to get what they're looking for. Okay. And it's even worse if you're married to a Scorpio, okay, if you're dating one, because if you don't tell them, they're going to definitely uh, look for it. We know that Scorpio is a very mysterious sign. So darkness is their playground. Okay. The mysteries of death, of course, and the occult world is what they're interested in. And I find it so crazy too because I know people who are Scorpios who, and I'm thinking about this as I'm telling all this. Like, I know people that are Scorpios that are not even into spiritual stuff, allegedly. And I don't know if I believe that. Like, I'm sure they have ideas about it, I'm sure it crossed their mind. But to say you don't have any, um, you're not into that in any way, shape, or form, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, I don't know. I believe that. Scorpios could be a bit standoffish. It could take some time for them to warm up to you. So definitely, be very mindful with that. Don't force anything upon a Scorpio. And once again, just be yourself and be honest. Okay, but you don't gotta lie. Okay, you don't gotta lie about a motherfucking thing when it comes to a Scorpio, honey. Be honest, and typically, they will accept anyway, honey. They won't give a fuck about none of that. Okay. Okay, the next time we're gonna go into Sagittarius. Yes, honey. Right? We said Sagittarius. We said Sagittarius, honey. That we said. Okay. Going into the old Sag. Okay. So, from what I know, mom, auntie, and Sagittarius is either way. Sagittarius is like a lot of space. Okay, this is why they're so compatible with other freedom wanting signs like Geminis. They like their space, okay? They do not like their freedom and independence compromised in any way, shape, or form. If they ever feel like their freedom and independence is threatened, they will cut you off without any question asked, okay? They don't give a fuck about if you mama, daddy, sister, auntie, uncle, brother. They will cut you off, okay? Do not take anything personal. Of course, if a Sagittarius choose to not call you or text you for weeks and days at a time, of course you should be concerned if you send a text or call and they don't answer. But definitely do not be, shocked. Sagittarius also kind of remind me of Scorpios, and maybe because they're so close together, um, that Sagittarius like to research things and they're also into adventures. So their mind is always, we won't say wondering, but they love excitement. So that means the excitements and the thrill is, binge watching movies today. Then tomorrow they might want to go skydiving, whatever. They're going to do that. They love adventure. They love, things that are freeing and also just, just letting off steam, extreme. Either way, Sagittariuses, okay, as you know, okay, are known as the great archers, okay. So they're very, war-like, very direct. Once again, uh, quick with their tongue, quick with their tongue, slick and quick with their tongue. And of course, they will keep reading you down and telling you off until they feel that they've let you have it. And sometimes that goes on for weeks and days, and it could be even months and years. I know Sagittarius, honey. I remember there was a good reading session between the both of us for almost 2 years. Okay. And maybe that was just between the Gemini and the Sagittarius bitch because we both got that slick ass mouth and we both can cut you down the sides with our motherfucking tongue. But I know it can go on for a very, 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 very long time. Okay. Sagittarius can easily become annoyed, of course, absent minded, forgetful, not really remembering, maybe said one thing and said, oh, I thought I said this. That's in their nature, uh, period. Okay. Um, they could become very grouchy. I think about like the old man when I think of a Sagittarius, the old man. They become very grouchy, although they don't show you how grouchy they are up front and immediate. Oh, baby, it's brewing. It's boiling, honey. It's brewing and boiling beneath the surface. Okay. So, once again, the biggest thing is freedom, okay, and independence. If you give them their independence, their freedom, you can get along with a Sagittarius. Okay. That's some relationships. It doesn't matter. You get along. But if you are, once again, compromising that in any way, shape, or form, they're not a fan of that. Even going into privacy too. They're not a fan of private, giving up private information, prying on privacy. Also, even going into information. If they do feel comfortable with you and trust you, they will share with you personal things, private things, and you don't got to worry about them cheating on you, okay, lying to you about things. If they do not trust you, then of course they will lie. Of course they will, hide things from you, etc., etc. Either way, Sagittarius is like many fire signs. Aries, Leo, and a Sagittarius. Fire signs love compliments. Fire signs love to be validated in their experiences. They're good friends, they're good cooks, they're good this, they're good that. You need to let them know. Okay. Even simple things like you're awesome, you're great, I like you, you're the best, whatever. Sagittarius love that. Overall, Sagittarius are good people. They are known to procrastinate. Obviously, that's another, little downfall. They're known to procrastinate, and they have to be entertained. I do feel like Sagittarius have a lot of characteristics of the Gemini. Their mind has to be entertained at all times, or will go elsewhere, and they will do other things. Okay, so if you can understand once again the freedom that a Sagittarius loves, if you can understand that they may procrastinate and do things that are or not do things that are boring to them, they're not really excited to do. You cannot force them to do it. Then I think that you'll be good with relationships, friendships. It doesn't matter. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, come on in here. Ow. You've been. Oh. Wait a minute. Been trying to date a Virgo. It's like pulling teeth. She likes drama too. Always calling me bad news. Much better with a Libra. Oh wow. Well, see, I think Aquariuses and Libras get along. Of course, they're both air signs. The only thing that I could see being wrong with the Aquarius and a Libra, Larry, is the Libra's indecisiveness. And I feel like the Libra might be annoyed with your pushiness. Like Aquariuses could be like sure in what they okay. Sunday, I'm not fucking with anybody whose name start with a P. Libra may say the same thing too, but then when Sunday come, Libra, your Libra partner saying, "Babe, can we deal with blah blah blah?" And you're just like, "No." So anyway, that create problems. So that's the only thing I really see between that is the Aquarius and the Libra is Libras could be a little, not a little, majorly indecisive. Okay, they're always trying to make decisions, going into the scale, weighing things out always. Um, yeah, so they're not quick to make a decision. Aquarius is very quick to make a decision. Um, Geminis are more quicker to make a decision than a Libra, but Libras are really not quick to make a decision. And typically, when a Libra does, quick to make a decision, it usually doesn't work out for them. Like they really need that time and that space to think to think things through. Okay, so that's the only thing. For the Virgo, I do not see major compatibility with the Aquarius and the Virgo, to be honest with you, because Aquarius is once again is airy. Virgos are very earthy, and they are one of the more earthier signs. Just like Aquarius is one of the most airiest signs. Okay. Um, yeah, it would take a lot to get a Virgo out of their shell. You said that she's into drama and all that. She might have, yeah, she might have influences of Gemini or Gemini and shit. Oh my God, Taurus. She might have aspects of Gemini or Taurus energy on her chart, a lot of it, because these two signs love entertainment. And of course, the downfall, it can be bad entertainment, gossip and drama. Okay, gossip and drama, but they love it. Okay. And I even say this too, Libras are also into that too. Like I know Libras to be more gossipy than Gemini and Aquarius. So I'm a little shocked about the Virgo being with bad news. Like I'm really shocked by that because Virgos are, like I said, really observed, really private. Unless of course Mama's trying to hide something from you, Larry, then I could see, this Virgo calling you with bad news and oh my God, could you? Yeah, I could see that because she don't want you to start asking questions about her. And I learned that when it comes to people in general, when you're on the phone with someone, it's always, well, Tommy said, and fuck Billy, and what's she doing? It's usually them trying to hide something about themselves. So that's why I always talking about other people. No, bitch, what's going on with you? How you doing? Okay. That's what we want to know, honey. Don't got a lot of kick. I know that's right, honey. Yes, I believe it's unrelentingly. I believe it unrelented until satisfied. Okay, yeah, you know about a Sagittarius, honey. I know that's right, honey. Sagittarius, when it comes to them, they really need support. Sagittarius need emotional support. That's really all they really need. They don't need the physical support. Very much like the Gemini, they don't need the physical support. You don't have to be, you know, I can really say this. Geminis find comfort in socialization, and unfortunately for the bad side, that makes some Geminis hoes. But the good side of it is Geminis don't have to be married to find peace and happiness. Our friendships with people will bring us what we need. When it comes to sex, we could find one friend with benefit to give us that. But we don't have to be married or in a committed relationship to feel, and the same thing with the Sagittarius. They don't have to be in a relationship committed to feel whole. They just need emotional support. The same thing with the Gemini. They need support from when they want to vent. And I think it's for everybody, but emotional support when they want to vent, when they're not feeling that well, they need someone to step in and say, bitch, you better do it. Okay? You better fucking do it, honey. Yeah, Leo wants to see everybody win. That's the downfall too. Leos are very nurturing. Of course, there's so many aspects of all these signs. Leos are very nurturing and good-hearted. As I said before, their realm is the heart space. They are very caring for people. But they have to be careful. And this reminds me with Leos and Pisces. These are the two most emotional, um, connective signs. What I mean by that is they're more easily influenced when it comes to energetic motions. Okay, so when you are going into emotions, if you don't know that, emotions are energetic motions, if you don't know that. Anyway, going into emotions, if they are around a lot of stress, they become stressful. If they're around a lot of happiness, they become very happy. If they're around a lot of, depression, whatever. So they're very, very prone and sensitive to energies like that. And that's the downfall because people take advantage of that. Like, oh, this person's such a good person. No, you need to put a backbone up. You need to say, no, bitch, fuck you. We're not dealing with that. No, bitch, I'm not letting you take advantage of me no more. Okay, no, bitch, you tried it already. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. Your husband Sagittarius, and I'm Oxford Knife. When you read me down saying that he's shy, I laugh so hard because it's so true, and I'm not shy at all. Always causing a scene. My mom, that's right. What? You said you're August the 29th. So what is that? A Virgo? Yes, honey, you're a Virgo. I know that's right, honey. Capricorn, Aquarius. Yes, Mystic. They want the heat off their backs. Yes, 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 honey. Yes, honey. Yes. You know that T. Yes, honey. Okay. Going into the Aquarius. Ready to go into the Aquarius? Oh my God. You know what I could do too? And this before I go, because it's 51 minutes too. So we'll do 10 minutes of this. I'll do a number. Two of you tell me, what your sign is, what your man is, uh, and we'll go over compatibility and all that good shit, yeah, right? And then I'll go into what I'm seeing energetically, right? What could you do to keep this energy or relationship moving smoothly? That'll be the gift that I leave with today. Okay, how about that? So going into the Aquarius. We know that Aquariuses are, as I mentioned before, the beginning of the air signs. They're very sociable signs. Okay, Aquariuses are known to be um, conversationalists. Okay, they are the master at conversations. Okay, they are very gifted with their motherfucking tongue. Okay, but of course, sometimes this may rub them the wrong way, right? Or this may rub others the wrong way. Okay. Um, Typically, Virgos and Aquariuses, they have this in common. They like one-on-one encounters. So that whole thing about let's all go out to lunch, let's all go out to the movies, let's all hang out. Aquarius is not really a fan of that. Like one to one, one to two, two to two, like they have a plus one and you bring a plus one, okay. But when it's seven of y'all and one of them, they're like, ooh, yeah, honey, I don't feel comfortable with this. What the fuck is going on? So of course, that will be a red flag for Aquariuses. Okay, they're very cautious. When I say cautious, they're cautious about many things. Okay, Aquariuses are not known to really jump into things immediately. Okay, sometimes the cautiousness is I'm not gonna say bad because of course that's a good trait to have, period, especially in this day and age. But sometimes they become a little too overcautious and then they let other people influence, that's the air quality, influence their point of view. So maybe they're like, well, I see this new bitch and I'm trying to watch out what this person's up to. And then other people are like, yeah, well, I know that bitch and the bitch is fake, blah, 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 blah. So now the Aquarius will come off as if they know this person's a fake person and my spirit or whatever the hell, if they are spiritual or not. I think this person is fake, blah, blah, blah. Never even had a personal experience with this person. But once they get to know that person, now their opinions changes, and now it's, oh, I second guessed it. Oh, I made the wrong decision. No, you're just a deeply cautious person, and people around you, if they know that, they're going to use that against you. And if they don't know it, then of course they're going to still influence you, and you're going to use it against yourself. Okay, so of course, once again, Aquariuses are very logic when it comes to understanding people and others. Okay, although Aquarius is, and we talked about this before, Aquarius is a air sign, but they have water qualities because, of course, the image of the Aquarius is the water bearer, right? They have a vowel, what they call that? Um, oh shit, shit. All these damn words are coming up right now. They have this container of water and they're pouring it, honey. Okay. So they're very much like water signs. Okay. um they love to tap into emotions, of course, because they're very emotional beings. They could be being logical and being able to tap into the emotions, like a Pisces. Okay. We could even say like a Scorpio. This makes them also spiritually gifted, and being able to see things and to tap into things. Okay. Once again, they also have hunches. They feel things, and they're never really wrong with that, when it comes to their feelings. Now, of course, okay, um, Aquariuses love to talk. So once again, like I mentioned with the Virgo, they don't like small talks. They do like talks about science, technology, and humanitarian issues, though. So anything that deals with those three topics, they will love to talk about it. And of course, if you do not know what spirituality connects to, spirituality does connect to science. Just so you know, so that also makes them very spiritually hunger people. Okay. Also, going into the tech phone, we know that Aquarius tends to like to play with cell phones, computers, anything that's mechanical. Aquarius are usually nerds, or nerd like. Okay. Um, and every time I think about Aquarius, I just think about this soft, fuzzy baby. Aquarius and Aries, I get that. Now with Aries, I don't get soft, fuzzy baby. For some reason, with Aries, I get Cain. Okay, I do get Cain when I think of Aries, but damn, I do still think of babies though. Okay, I do got to say that, Chucky or some type of motherfucker. Um, anyway, Aquariuses do tend to have a lot of hobbies, and that is something like with all air signs. Airy, we're always afloat, moving things here, there, everywhere. Gemini's girl, girl. Anyway, I won't get it out. We already talked about Gemini's. Uh, Aquarius, they may have many hobbies and many interests. Okay, they might like different things. Okay, they might want to talk about different things. They love to read, look up stuff, investigate stuff, and of course mystery excites them. Things that are unknown excite them. Once again, the nerd quality. Aliens, UFOs, Sasquatch, Buddha Bowl, Wendigos, night walkers, things like that excite them. And of course, going into the occult stuff. And so that even leads me to even going to possibly Aquarius and Scorpio being a good fit for each other too, because they have that, um, yeah, that quality with each other. Many qualities, but definitely that. Um, they're very, quirky. They like people and things that are different. That's right. They like strange things. Once again, that nerd aspect, honey. The Rubik's Cube. I'm sure a lot of Aquariuses love that. And once again, I'm going off what I'm feeling. Okay. Going into, probably Tesla. If there's any Aquarius out there to have a Tesla, I'm pretty sure if you're married to an Aquarius with a Tesla, or if you are an Aquarius with a Tesla, you probably have had that car for 1 year, and you probably still play with that damn car. You probably be tapping around the car to check see if there's a secret apartment or compartment or something. Once again, that investigatory, quality, like the Scorpio, like to check things out, knowing goddamn well, you can look in the owner's hand manual book and you can see if there's any fucking compartments and shit there. Either way, give the Aquarius time to get to know you and to trust you. Aquariuses are not quick to trust people, and they definitely believe in time will tell all things. Okay, and it kind of brings back to the story of the Greek mythology when it comes to the Aquarius sign. Either way, if you prove yourself to the Aquarius of being different and honest with great intellect, because they love intellect. If you do not know this, all air signs love intellect. Okay, this is why Sagittarius and Libras, they both nasty and freaky. I'm not you know, but this is why they really, really thrive and grive and jive, because we know that Sagittarius are very smart, intelligent people as well, and Libras are also, once again, intellectual. You know, um, Aquarius are intellectual. Gemini's are intellectual. Air signs, we're always in thought. Okay, and oh my God, we're gonna talk about something else too down the line. I just thought about something. A Hindu. Um, not a myth, but in the Ayurveda system, there's something with that. We're gonna start with that down the line. It just popped in my head right now. Oh my God. So as long as you're honest and you're smart, or you use your smarts, because that's what intellect is. Intellect is not intelligent. Intellect is you actually using your intelligences. Come on in here. Hello. If you're actually intellect, then you will get along with Aquarius, and your friendship, your relationships will last a very, very long time. If you're bold, if you're dull, dumb, blonde, and stupid, then it may not work out. Okay. And I don't mean blonde as in literally blonde. Okay. They said that blonde people are airheads. I mean, if you're an airhead, okay. Oh, I shouldn't have said that because now they're gonna say I hate. Okay. Okay. I apologize out there. I don't want any type of, issue with that. Blonde head people think I'm coming for them. I'm not. Okay. Anyway, so that's it with that, honey. Come on here, Shamika. Long time no see. How you doing, honey? Come on here, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Yes, honey. Cain as in Cain and Abel. Yes, honey. Ganymede. Yes, come on here. Ow! Come on in here. That's why Sagittarius is connected to Uranus, and not Uranus, but the planet Uranus. I have to catch myself really quick for a minute. Okay. So very, very lightly and politely, we'll do two people before I go. So I want to give you a little bit of insight of what. Oh wow, there's a lot of lovers in here too right now. I'm getting like a shaky feeling right now. I want to give you insight on your relationship. So if you are in a relationship with someone, whether it is active or you're trying to make it active, okay. Okay. We're not saying single and proud. If you're in an active relationship with someone, if you're trying to become active with someone, then I want you to tell me your sign and their sign. And I want to give you insight on how that's going to work out, and personal, what you can do to keep that going, to bring that fuel, to make it stronger, whatever the case may be, et cetera, et cetera, and that's what we could do. So we'll do two of that, honey. That'll be my gift for today before I go. Okay, so we'll do two. I'm thinking of a number between one and no, I'm thinking of a number between 9 and 99. I'm thinking of a number between 9 and 99. Okay. Um, whoever gets close to that number, I will let you know. Okay. So we're gonna. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking about it right now. Okay, what number am I thinking of? The blue eyes scare you? Yeah, yeah. I know that's right, Shamika. Yes, honey, you doing all right and fine. That's right, honey. That's all we can do in this time. Yes, Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay, 55. Okay. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Let's redo it. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, don't do it. Let's redo it. Shit. I said I thought about the number, and okay, wait. 9 to 99. Okay, we're gonna do. Okay, I did think of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do it again. Start it over. If you want to keep the number, you keep the number. There you go. Let's do it. 9 and 99. We're gonna have 30 seconds. Let's get into it. No, we're gonna do less than 30 seconds. Let's do this. Bam! It's over. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, Shamika is psychic. Shamika is psychic. I now see y'all. See, I was being smart. See, I said 9 to 99. Didn't I say that? And I said, huh. Well, 99 reversed is 66, and y'all know I like to reverse stuff. So the crazy thing about it is, Shamika was right on it. I know that's right. Shamika's my people. I know that's right. Shamika said, "Honey, we're gonna pull through that. We're gonna we're gonna pull through that." Okay, so it was 66. And I guess the next one after that will be 55, which is Queen of Plants. Okay, come on in here. So, yeah, we're going to start with 66 first. And right, right, right. And look. And Shamika said it's so enthusiastic too. You see that 66? Like I literally said 66. And I'm like, fuck, that is crazy. Come on in here. Okay. So, Shamika, what is the sign? I think you said Sagittarius and Gemini. I wait to pop up. Yeah, I think you said it right here. Okay. So I do feel like Sagittarius and Geminis are opposite when it comes to astrological energy. But the old saying is opposites do attract. So I do feel like there definitely are some major attractions there. Of course, going into, late night discussions about deep issues. I see a lot of political, philosophical conversations there, going into the centaur, the archerer, and then going into the playful Gemini. So I do also see like some balancing there, right? I see some exploring, both loving to explore, new things and new surroundings. The crazy thing about it is something comes up with that with you, Shamika, with new surroundings. I don't know if there's something with you and this Gemini that you're wanting to move, or you thought about moving to a whole nother part of the world too. I don't see this at where you're at. I see you actually moving long term. Like in my mind, the image I got is a dot, and you know how on those TV shows they show the airplane with the line going to another state or another city or another county. That's what I'm seeing. So I do see that keeping the relationship very strong and healthy. Doing something different, new surroundings, exploring things, museums, arts, and just really fun things. Okay. Um, I do see you very compatible with because I see Sagittarius needing time and space to themselves on a lot of things for a lot of things. And I do see the Gemini also needing that. So giving you that time and a space. The only downfall I do see, or a major downfall I do see, is that this space that is being given is sometimes you're not asking for too much space that they're giving you. The Gemini is giving you too much space. Like you're saying, give me some room, go outside, go play, go hang out with your brother, your sister, whatever. I'll be at home and do my thing. But then this Gemini goes on for days and weeks and months and blah, 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 blah. And that's when you're like, yeah, bitch, I wanted my space, but you're kind of giving me too much space. And so I do see that as a big thing too. And vice versa with you. When they're wanting their space and their alone time, and they're wanting to be playful, we'll say their playful side. Maybe you're being that serious one saying, what the fuck is going on here? Everything and always, playing matter. So I do see that as a big conflict. I do see you being annoyed by the planning of this Gemini person. Like there's plans that were put into play and you being annoyed because they have not been fulfilled. Okay. And that plan, and I just got like a whole image of a lot of shit. Like I saw a car, I saw uh uh a stroller, I'm seeing a house, I'm seeing food, I'm seeing a whole bunch of shit. So that's saying um a lot of stuff have been planned on and promised on and has not been actually worked on between you and this Gemini person. And that's also something that annoys the hell out of you with this Gemini. And I feel like if you work through this last minute switch of plans, and maybe if you even create a dialogue with this Gemini, I think that things could be better and will work out. And when I say dialogue, you guys set up a day and a time. Like every Wednesday, we're going to have a family meeting. Every Wednesday, we're going to have a sit down. Every Thursday, every Friday, whatever. It could be whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. I do know that, uh, Jupiter is Thursday. That's Gemini. Excuse me. Sagittarius, and Wednesday is Mercury, which that is the Gemini. So that's why I said Wednesday and Thursday. And we know that Wednesday deals with merchant, changing things up, things moving quickly, business matters. And we know that also Thursday deals with prosperity, expanding things, and also claiming territory. So these are perfect days, I think, for you two to kind of have a meeting ground and talk and express yourselves and how you doing and how you feeling. And also not just you doing it with him, he needs to also do it with you. As I mentioned earlier, Sagittarius like to be, they like to be validated. You are important to me. You are special to me. You are, whatever you are to him. It's important for him to tell you these things, about you. It's very important. And of course, if he does not compliment you on, how beautiful you are, how special you are, how talented you are, how great of a mother you are, etc., then you kind of feel like, what else is going on? Who else is he sleeping with? Is there somebody else in the picture? And it's just, him in his airy ways, him just doing too much. Okay. Today he wants to go play at the park. Tomorrow he want to go swimming. The next day he want to do this. Maybe the following day he want to go play a video game. Maybe on Wednesday he's like, fuck everybody, fuck the world, your mama too, your daddy too. And sometimes that can leave you out in the cold. So yes, honey. Yes. Yes, I do want to move out of town. I'm in Chicago right now. Come on in here. Ow! Come on in here, Shamika. I see good things coming for you, Shamika. I do. I see good things coming for you. I see some very positive, great things. We have not talked in what a good year, but I see some very good things coming for you. And that Chicago move is going to be a great move for you. And I do see it. Wherever you do go, I do tell you this: you need some place that is very, very nice, and I'm seeing water. So I don't know if you're planning on moving to a coastal area. We know that Chicago's near a lake and stuff, so I'm not seeing that at all. Okay, but I do see you being near water. And a popular water too. Once again, not in Chicago. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. He acts like he don't want to do anything. He's not affectionate and acknowledging of my worth. Exactly. And that's what pisses you off. That's what makes you feel like you're not important. That's what makes you feel like you're not doing a good job, that you feel like you're incompatible. And it's really just his airiness. That's really what it is. Yes, honey. That's really what it is, honey. I would definitely encourage you, Shamika, because of course you know your man. I would definitely encourage you. There's a book that I had years ago, and I want to. Oh, I'm gonna call this bitch and read her down for this book. I had a book that was called Making Love with the Signs or something like that, and I love this book because this book was not gender based, it was not race based or any of that. But it does tell you what the male Gemini is about, what the female Gemini is about. And it even broke down the time frame because people don't know that each zodiacal energy has a space. So I think Gemini is like three or four Geminis, different types of Geminis, like that. So each sign breaks up, like the first week, the second week, the third week, whatever, and then the cusp. So either way, in this book, it would tell you Gemini is born between the 10th and the 16th are more sensitive to they're the most sensitive Geminis, right? So they're very, very like a Pisces. Like they're emotional. They tend to be a little more intuitive, connective with energy. But also they won't express how they're feeling right away. So you would have to ask, are you okay? Are you doing good? And don't do that too much because also that will annoy the fuck out of a Gemini. Don't do it too much. But every so often, how you feeling, what you going through, what you want to do. And just kind of get an idea of what's going on in his mind, right? And then you will know how to move when it comes to you and him. And oh, he's not affectionate. Because that's the downfall with a Gemini too. Geminis are not really affectionate when it comes to that. When it comes to emotional support, we could definitely be affectionate. But when it comes to physicalness, and I gotta hold your hand all day, and I need you to call me all day, every day, and baby, I gotta check on you 3 or 4 times a day, that shit right there will make them want to break up with you. Okay, once again, we don't want to be held down. Okay, we want to be with you, but we don't want to be held down. Okay, so and that's what all the traits of the Gemini, the male, female, doesn't matter. So there's something to, to look into. Okay, I took water from Chicago Lake and it had weird things moving around. Don't go swimming. I love Illinois. I kind of moved there low key. I haven't been in 2020, but the weather is very appealing to me and the layout is interest. Why you want to move? Yes, can come on in here? Yes, I'm tired of Chicago now. I lost my oldest son last year. It's been really hard for myself and my children. Yes, time to go. And you know what, Shamika? And I tried to express this with someone. Like loss, and I'm there with you because that's a very heavy. emotion. Like losing, I think losing a child and losing, you know, blood, I think it's a little different than losing a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, a friend. I think that's a little different because I've lost friends. I've lost people I was dating. I've lost, a sibling, not a child. But I think it's a little different. But loss still feels the same as far as disorientated and feeling like you need to start all over. And so that is the best thing that we can do for our mind. That's the best thing we can do for our spirit is, in that city that you're in right now, Shamika, you have memories of your son. The experiences you had, you have memories of that, good or bad. So every time you go out, you're gonna think of that street. Like, oh, we used to hang out there. Oh, I remember I picked him up from there. Oh, he went to that school. And so these memories are gonna plague your mind forever until the day you go, the day you transition. And that could be 60, 70 years from now. So I could not imagine living with that for that long. And so for me, that's one reason why I had to move out the city I'm from because it was that way. I lived right by my sister. So it was literally, I would have dreams of her showing me the streets that she took to get home because there was many, many ways to get there. And I would have memories of that. And then going to a grocery store, there's a grocery store she lived by that I stopped going to because it was like this doesn't feel the same no more. Like I would go to that store right before I go to her house. We went to that store together when she owed me money. She would give me money off of her card. So that is the hardest part. So, like I said, your healing is going to start when you get out of all that. That's where the healing starts. And yes, you're going to still be emotional about it. Yes, you're going to still think about it because it's a part of who you are. But you still have free mind. There'll be no depression there. There'll be there'll be no heaviness as far as you're going crazy where you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't do that because you're thinking about this, you're thinking about this, you're feeling this. Yeah, so it's the best thing that you can do. That's the best thing is relocate, start new memories. And the beautiful part about it is your son is always a part of you. You gave birth to him, you prepped him into this world, you watched him go out, however that was with a funeral or whatever you did. And you're gonna meet with him again. So you're always connected to him. You have memories with him, and those memories are in your heart, your mind, and your spirit. So no matter where you go, he's with you. Where no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you have more kids. It does not matter. It will never replace him, and he will always be a part of you. And that is a beautiful thing. That is something to look forward to, and that is really, once again, a blessing. So definitely relocate. Definitely relocate. Definitely. I'm gonna look it up, Larry. Thank you. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, I'm gonna look that up, honey. Cause Mama got that book. This book is old too. I bought this book back in 2011. 2011, I was in a very, very um, strange relationship, and I said, "Look, I want to see what's going on with this person," and it told a lot. I said, "Oh, this ain't gonna work out." It didn't work out, obviously. Anyway, love can build a bridge, and he's that bridge for you, Shamika. He's watching now. That's traumatic. Right. Right. Yes. I see his picture and name pop up on my phone. Yes. And that's their way of showing you too that they're okay. That's the way of showing you that they're okay and that it's okay and be you. Going into my mom when my sister passed away, my mom did not have no spiritual connection with my sister for a long period of time. And I had to know why. I had to know why. I'm like, why? This person gave birth to you, this person gave life to you. Why? And that's when I learned that when the deceased or the energy goes to the other side, they're not really aware of our emotions in this life, right? They're not aware of our emotions in this life. Like they see us as energy. They don't see us as you. So you don't got to worry about your son spying on you when you're doing your private business. You don't got to worry about your son spying on you while you're in the shower, while you're on the toilet, whatever. They're not spying on you like that. They cannot see that. What they see is your energy. So they know when you're sad, they know when you're happy. And my sister showed me that my mom was very upset at her because she did something that my mom did not agree about. And I felt a little like I'm being nosy because I'm like, bitch, my mom wanted me to know that. She would have told me that. But I really wanted to know because I'm like, if my mama having no dreams about her, I'm like, I want my mom to have dreams about her so my mom could move on. She could feel or she could know that everything is good. So I have to tell her, like, mom, you have to, you're upset right now, and your anger is what's stopping her from coming around. Your anger is what's keeping that bridge up. Once you become peaceful with what happened, and once you understand that she was ready for what happened, because my sister was, she prepped herself. It wasn't a murder or any of that. She prepped herself. She knew what was coming. But if she knew this, then at this moment, this is your time to let that stuff go and make peace with that. Because that anger ain't gonna do nothing but make sickness in you. And it did. And my mom got rid of that. And I'm telling you this, and I'm woo, energy and the power of healing is so amazing because my mom had this stuff inside of her, and my mom had high blood pressure, and my mother had high cholesterol, and my mother was pre-diabetic. After my sister showed me this issue that they had with each other, and it was so minor, you guys. It was so minor. After I told my mom about what my sister showed me and how she had to let that go, because if she didn't, it was gonna kill her. My mom let that stuff go. And to this day, right now, you guys, my mom is not on blood pressure medication. My mom is not pre diabetic. My mom has no high cholesterol. And my mom does the exact same stuff that she used to do. But I know that all of that anger and all of that hate that she had within her for the last 4 years of my sister's life, it made her sick. It made her sick. And of course, we contribute sickness with smoking cigarettes and having wine and stuff. We contributed that, but it's like I really know that healing is what you hold on to you. Letting go of things that does not serve you is what keep you healed. I know that when there's a sickness in the body, that is not from what they're saying that it's from your body's reacting for whatever's put inside of them. So, like I said, it was really, really mind blowing for me. Even right now, that's why I got emotional thinking about it. That my mom had got healed from this medicine. Because I remember my mom was like, "Oh, I can't have this." Like literally around the time my sister died, my mom was like, "I can't have that food. I can't eat this. That goes against my medicine. My medicine's making me nauseous." Like I remember all this. So, like I said, fast forwarding to be 4 years later and this woman to be 100% healthy in her 60s, like it's mind blowing. But like I said, it's very healing. So letting go of things once again that does not serve you, and once again holding things that happened with you between someone who passed on, they can see that stuff. Crying about them dying because you didn't want them to die, you know, all that good stuff that creates a obstacle, and they don't want to connect with you. And it's not that them saying I don't love you, but they're high vibrational, right? Unless you had a relative who died who was low vibrational, and unfortunately that's sad, but if you had somebody who passed away on good terms and they were good people and their vibrations were high, they can't come to you when you're feeling sad. Like they can't get into that vibration. That's why I love when people say, "Can I get into your vibrations?" Because that's how we connect. When it goes into readings and stuff, when psychics are able to tap into you, it's because you're opening up and becoming receptive to that connection. And our energies are on the same field. And sometimes that psychic have to drop their frequency down. Once again, why I'm not a fan of doing work with certain people. But honey, that's what it's about. So keeping that open and forgiving whatever that person did to you, whatever. This is what's going to allow that connection to be strong. So blessings to you and that with your son. And of course, like I said, he's not here physically, but he's definitely with you spiritually, and he's definitely there to protect you and to guard you from harm's way, and keeps you out of harm's way, and bring in blessings. Now you got a warrior on the other side for you to help you with whatever you're dealing with. You feel like people are working against you, you're gonna work with him to get their ass together. Okay, so now you got a soldier in the army of the Lord, is what they call it. Come on in here. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, I do, Shamika. Yes. Yes, honey. I do. Yes. Yes, honey. 2A Spirit 8, Mystic 8. Yes, honey. Ew. Oh, Mystic, you listen. Listen, I was not even trying to get into that emotion, honey. Yes, honey. Raise the vibration. Yes, honey. And you're strong, Shamika. You're strong. You're very strong. People who lose children, as I could imagine, if I had a kid, like, I don't know if I could go on without my kid. Maybe because I don't have kids. I don't know. But I could not imagine my child dying and me staying here. So, with that being said, mothers who lose their children, like, especially your child was outside of your womb and you raised that child all those years and you fed that child and you've been through shit with that kid, you have to go to school for them, you have to do all that shit with those children, and then that child passes away, whatever, whichever way they pass away, like, to still say, I'm me, I'm happy, I'm gonna do what's good for me, and to keep your mind fresh and your heart light. Like, that's really, really inspirational, Shamika. And that's really, really amazing. Brave, yes, very brave and very courageous, and just honestly, just feelings, like, words. I just feel like sometimes words are so simple when it comes to saying things, and it don't really describe feelings. Like, I feel like feelings and words are two different things, and sometimes you can't find words to describe how you're feeling. Although they tell you that angry means you're like livid, like you're about to fuck something up. But there got to be another word for another feeling if you're really past that point. So the same thing with that. To be strong, like I said, and to still be yourself and to take care of your other children and to take care of you, most importantly, you still be able to walk and talk and sleep and eat and do you, okay, and show your other children and your other loved ones that there is life after death. Like I said, that's powerful, that's inspirational, and that really, really inspires people like me to know that, honey, yeah, you can keep going. You keep going regardless of what happened. You keep going, and do what you do. Anyway, thank you so much, honey. Yes, and I got it from both of my grandmother. I know that's right. Both of them lost a son. Oh, oh, so you can relate to that. Oh, wow, amazing. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, the memory is imprinted. I see. Oh yeah, prefer. I know that's right, honey. And it's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be a long time too because you don't just get over that. You don't get over that, honey, like that. Like I said, a son, a daughter. Oh, I think that's lifetime. I think it's with everybody for a lifetime, but I feel like with siblings and stuff, you may can get over it. At least speak for my opinion. Uh, I still think about her. I'm still positive with her. I still do what I do with her spiritually. But it's nothing like the physical. And when I think about some of the memories, it makes you say, damn, like I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could, go back to that experience. But then I also know that all of our experiences have been good, because the good thing about it is when we got into it, we made up. Me and my sister got into a big ass fight in 2015. I remember. I cussed out her baby daddy and she disrespected me and was saying all this shit. And I started calling her all this shit. And then my cousin got on the phone. I said, bitch, I'll come over there and whoop your ass too. And I was ready to go up over there, y'all. I was ready to go up over there and tear some shit up. Okay. I was ready to get the fuck up over there. But we made up 2 days later. So, all of our experiences, we ended it on a good note. And that's what gives me peace. That's what gives me peace. We ended all of it on a good note. So, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Come on in here. Okay. Let's do the last one. Queen of Plants. Oh, y'all. I'm about to have to go out and get some fresh air right now. I'm about to go out and get some fresh air. Yes, honey. Oh, my package came too. Okay. Is Queen of Plants still in here? If Queen of Plants still not in here, the next number would be what? What is the next number? We said 66, 55, 24. It will be 24. Okay. It's crazy how energy puts on a show and we react. I think the way our bodies are treated by other really affects us a lot. And we don't, right, because with this right now, you're so right. You're so right about that. And I think it triggers everybody, but I think that people that are really hypersensitive, that's why we have to keep our distance from certain people and things, because if these people are always irate and angry, and different, then we are always in that state of mind. Now we dealing with it and we in that combative state, like fuck you, bitch. What you calling me for? You trying to read me down? You know what I mean? And then versus even people that are emotional, we're like translators of that emotion, right? Empathic people. And I like to say hypersensitive because we all have aspects of empathy, right? We're all narcissistic, we're all empathetic. But hypersensitive people, I feel like we translate energy. So we might be happy and oh my God, today is a beautiful day and blah blah blah. And then we meet one person who may be emotional on the inside. They might be breaking down in the inside. But yet they're acting like they're not. And we get with them and now we become emotional. We're like, oh my God. And now we're crying and we're woo. And everybody's like, what the fuck's going on with you? And you're like, I don't know. That emotion. Same thing with anxiety and stress. I tell y'all, I'm not a stressful person. I don't get anxiety like that. I'm considered an anxious person according to the doctor, but I know how to keep that low. When I deal with people that are very anxious, like this week, I've been very anxious this week, and I know it's not me. So I'm thinking like there's two people that I've dealt with this week, and I'm like, one of these two people, they're very, very anxious about something, and it's bleeding on into me. Because everything that happens will always work itself out, y'all. I believe that. No matter what happened to you, it will work itself out. If you just got a check for $1,000 and a bill popped up for 1,000, you said, "Fuck, I got to pay this bill in 3 days, or else the bills or the light is going to be cut off." Whatever the case. So now you're stressing out like, "Oh, good, what am I going to do?" I really feel like if you take that $1,000 and you pay off that bill, that the universe somehow, some way opens up another door right before that other money is needed, and that money comes through for something else. I do feel that. So it's like I'm not a stressed out person. I don't stress about minor stuff, and everything in life is minor to me. It will work itself out. So it's like you're definitely right about that, Joey. That energy moves and it speaks to us, and we speak back, and that's what happened right now. We speak back. Energy was being exchanged even through the internet. You can feel that stuff. That's why it's called electronic, right? If we are electromagnetic beings, then that means that the electronics are used to amplify that energy. Am I correct? And that's why, or not, I'm willing to stand corrected. And that's why they say that TVs and computers and cell phones are influencing us. Come on in here. That's why they said that, they're making cars. Let's talk about Tesla. They said that Tesla cars are electrical, right? But they said our electrical grid is fucked up. So how the fuck are y'all making more electrical cars and shit if our electrical grid is already fucked up with the electricity that we're using? Because the Tesla is very computative, right? Mechanical. It has a touch screen, this touch screen, that. So it's like they're trying to keep us trapped in something. So they're like, well, we're willing to fuck up the electricity with the electric car than to fuck the electricity with you just watching TV. Oh yeah, they think they sick. Bitch, we know. The energy was so crazy for months. Oh yeah, honey. Yes, honey. Okay, Cancer and Gemini. Okay, I was listening and doing stuff. I know that side, honey. It's okay to mourn the loss, but don't let the loss define the person. Be grateful for having the chance to witness and experience that person's energy. Nothing is promised. I try to be grateful every day. I know that's right, and that's what keeps you really, really keep it. That's what keeps you moving. I had to learn the karmic lesson. That's right. That's right. I'm learning that lesson right now. Come on in here. Mourning is good. Yes, it's okay to mourn the loss, like you said, and don't let the loss define the person. You will see them again. You know, the crazy thing about it is that once you get past that healing, that mourning state of oh my god, I missed them. Oh my god. Once you know that you're gonna meet with them again, um, it's comforting. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, and I want to put this in before I jump into the Gemini and Cancer thing. When someone tells you that somebody that you love died, you're in disbelief, right? And like I said, for me, I'm in disbelief. If it's somebody I love, I'm like, what? I can't believe that. They really died? Really? And then you think it's not real. You're like, there's no way this is real. There's no way, there's no way. And then don't let it be that type of experience where you start having dreams about them. So you wake up and you're like, I thought that shit was real. Like, I kid y'all not. For the first year of my sister's death, I would have dreams about her. And I would say, oh my God, girl, remember that time you were dead and I resurrected you? Like, girl, like it was creepy experiences, y'all. Like I would be saying, like, oh my God, girl, I thought you were dead. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're not dead. And we're hugging and stuff, y'all. And it felt so real, girl. And then even going into a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all the experience I had where I was like, oh my God, like, girl, like, remember you were dead for a little bit, you came back to life? And my sister was like, no, you're dead. And it was like, wait, I'm dead. And I was a little confused, like, wait a minute. And then when I woke up, it dawned on me that we really are dead and that the dead is actually living. But anyway, that's why the Bible says. Anyway, I won't get into that. But so that whole disbelief and it's not real. I think it's our true self knowing that we're going to see these people again. It's our true self knowing that we're going to be reunited with these people. Because I think about that all the time. Like, oh yes, it's sad, but it's kind of like a vacation, right? People leave, or you're at work. You're at work for 8 or 9 hours, and you're like, fuck. When you leave your house, damn, I gotta leave my kids for a couple of days, a couple hours. I think about that with my babies. Bella go over it with me. So when I leave her here, I'm like, oh God, I gotta leave her for an hour. So the whole time I'm thinking about her. But when I get back home, she's excited to see me. I'm excited to see her. And I'm like, oh, I knew, whatever. The same thing with that, y'all. So knowing that after you get past that morning part, you knowing you're going to see them again, and that's going to be the beautiful, that's the beautiful, a beautiful thing. That's going to be the beautiful side to all this stuff, regardless what you're going through right now. Okay, with mourning their loss. Okay, you just got back. I know that's right, honey. We have to do a whole nother live, Grand Madam. Your phone wasn't messed up, Grand Madam. It was that damn. I didn't put my stuff on the damn thing. Urgh. I want to cuss myself out. Anyway, oh, this is perfect timing too. They're gonna be calling me about my car right now. Okay, so you're the Cancer, right? You're the Cancer. They're the Gemini. I'm seeing it's right now, honey. I'm seeing a fresh, young, new type of love with this too. I'm feeling new, 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 new. Okay. Um, with the Gemini and Cancer connection, okay. Geminis don't understand how cancers um care so much about everything. Okay. They're connected to everything, and they care for everything, like that mothering energy. So this might be a little, mysterious thing about you with this Gemini, where they're like, okay. Yeah, this bitch think about a lot of stuff. This bitch, yeah, she and not just think about it, but you feel connected to. You become emotionally involved with everything. You become passionate about everything, and that could be a little shaky for him. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff here too. Um, and you may also feel like this Gemini person does not care enough about anything, right? They seem very nonchalant. They come across very nonchalant about things. And even if they do show you that they care about things, it may seem like, yeah, you're just trying to impress me. You're just trying to, make it seem like you really care. But um they really do care. I think you guys are really connected, really compatible. I do see you being annoyed about the airiness, easy distractible side of the Gemini, because Geminis can be very distracted very easily. We won't say forgetful, but once again, when they're in that process, like now of talking, things come up and they're like, "Oh shit, wait, okay, oh, should I talk about that? Should I talk about that?" So anyway, always thinking, right? And of course, something comes up for you right now, Queen of Plants, about being attached to your past. Something comes up right now about not letting go of your past. There's some past experiences that you've dealt with that could remind you about this current relationship that you're still holding on to. And that's annoying the hell out of the Gemini. If they're not voicing that to you, they're definitely being annoyed by that. Um, I do definitely see, like I said, a good relationship, a powerful friendship, communication. Sometimes the Gemini may be emotional. Um, they have an emotional side and intellectual side, and Cancers are just very emotional. Once again, emotions are also intelligence, so don't take, once again, intelligence and intellectual, two different things. Um, I feel like that could be the discommunication right there. Is once again you being emotional with everything, not being a bad thing, and them not really giving emotion into everything. Okay. Um, I do feel like there's something with some fun coming up. If it has not been planned, um, but there's something coming up. I don't know. There's something in September with you, Queen of Plants, and this Gemini being. Okay. They definitely need to stay entertained, definitely to stay, with spontaneity. They love spontaneous things. If you don't know, now you know. We do not like surprises, but we definitely like fun things. If you're going to say, hey, next week we should go to the water slides, hey, we should go to the movies on Friday, bam, Gemini's love that. Okay. So, bam, get into it. And like I said, I do see something coming up September with you guys, something fun, a fun opportunity, and you definitely should jump on it. Okay. Um, I do feel like there's a lot of lessons to learn from each other. Overall, I do see compatibility, like I said. I do feel like you can teach the Gemini some things, Geminis could teach you some things. But I definitely feel, like I said, just that big thing with the attached to the past, letting that stuff go, and definitely, taking this as a new thing. I said something new is coming forward. That's the first thing that came to me when I connect with this energy. Something new is coming forward. So think of this as a brand new situation, Plant Care. It's a brand new situation, a brand new person, a whole nother person. They're not like your other people that you know. They're not going to be like the next person you meet. If you want to go that route, I do see this being a very long lasting thing, especially with friendship. I do see that. I do see good friendship and great conversations. Okay. My bad. I mean Cancer and Pisces. Okay. Okay. So, but let me ask you this though. So this Pisces have Gemini though. Give me their chart. I'm willing to bet. I'm about to show people how this is done. I'm willing to bet this Pisces have Gemini in them. I'm willing to bet. I get some feminine qualities from this person, whoever this person is. I do get some feminine qualities from this person, but I also get some masculine qualities. Okay. And I'm not going to say the feminine is worse, okay, or it's bad. Okay. The feminine could be the sensitivity. But I definitely, yeah, uh-huh. I'm willing to bet that this person has some Gemini on them. Okay. And you can even email me if you need to, Queen of Plants, their birth date, so I can show you. Ha! Come on in here. Anyway, so yes, about the Gemini, that. So with Cancers and Pisces, jumping straight into that, I do know there's some compatibility there. Water and water is two emotional signs. And so, that's, emotions on the 10. The only issue that I really do see, um, that could be an issue with Cancers and Pisces, honestly, is codependency. I feel like the Cancer is holds on to the past, is too connected to any and everything, can't really let things go. They're not as expressive with that, right? They're not as expressive with what they should be letting go. But the Pisces can easily let go, right? The Pisces hold on to some emotional things, but are easy to let go. So the only thing I'm saying with that, like I said, is not being able to let go of the past, the Pisces being okay with that, but you not being upfront and honest or always expressing how you're feeling may stir or irritate the hell out that Pisces. Yeah, I see that being a real big issue with that. Um, Going into this, I do see once again a lot of fun, laughter. There is still something fun coming up, as I mentioned before, because this does not change because you decided to say it's a Pisces. Like I said, I do still feel like this person has some Gemini in them, or in their chart, and I do feel like it's in more than one spot. And so, like I said, I would love to know their birth date, or you could look it up yourself and let me know. Um, like I said, there's a lot of energy here with emotions. Um, I'm seeing a lot of good support here. Once again, a lot of good support, understanding each other. Um, Now, something comes up for safety, and I don't know if this is something that you've experienced with this person, or if this is just something that cancers naturally feel, because cancers typically feel insecure about a lot of things, and they need to be comforted and stuff. That's why they're homebodies. So the Pisces can definitely bring you comfortability and security, and constantly remind you that you are in a safe place. And yeah, you need to also support this Pisces, because Pisces are very free spirited like Gemini's. Okay, come on in here. They're very free spirited like Gemini's. Pisces are very wild dreamers. Okay, maybe they're not a dancer because maybe they're in a wheelchair, and they always have these talks about if they were a dancer, they would do backflips and all this other good shit. And of course, I use that as an example of wildness. You know, maybe they don't want to get on a plane, they're afraid to fly, but they're having these wildest dreams to go spend a month in Dubai. And it's like, girl, how you gonna get there if you don't like to fly? Okay. So you have to be supportive on their wild dreams and mystic personality, weird personality. Um, and yeah. Also, I do feel like there could be some energy draining here. Last but not least, so I said a lot of stuff come up. I do feel like there is some energy drainage here. So I definitely advise to kind of, if you are, um, don't develop codependency. That's it. Don't develop codependency. Give this person space when they need it. You give space when you need it. Pisces and Cancers, are both water signs, emotional signs, but your moods are not the same. You're emotionally on the same spectrum, but your moods are not the same. So you may be a little more sensitive and emotional today when they're not as sensitive and as emotional as you are, and vice versa. So definitely keep your distance with that. And like I said, if you don't, then of course there'll be some drainage issues there. Then of course you become irritated and snapping. I'm seeing it right now. The crab snapping at the fish. And now you become very combative, arguing, fuck you too, etc., etc. So yeah, to stop all that, give room, okay? Give breather room, okay? And that's really it. Magical intuition. Pisces are very intuitive. Water signs, Cancers are very intuitive. Water signs, you're connected to the moon. Like I said, they're connected to the fish, to fishes. They're also connected to celestial energy. And so just kind of keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, and I need plant care. We're not gonna finish with that. I need you to send me over their birthday. Okay, ow, ow. I will say this too. When you said that it was a Cancer and a Gemini, all this shit was coming up, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of shit coming up. Like, wait a minute, wait a minute. When you said there are Pisces, that kind of nipped it down, and I was not feeling all of that shit coming through. Like it kind of narrowed it down. So, like I said, I do feel like this person is a Gemini, or they do have Gemini placement on their chart, and in some very important aspects. And yeah, honey, I'm almost willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that although you made that error and said Pisces, because maybe you have a Gemini friend that you like. Who knows? But I'm willing to almost bet this person have Gemini on them. Yes, honey. What about Sagittarius, November 10 to Virgo, August 29th? Can we work? LOL. We've been together for 5 years. I do see that. What is that? Um, you said November the 30th. So what is that? That's a Sagittarius and a Virgo. You know what? I do seeing that work out. Now, of course, mm, yeah. Now, mm, so let me tell you this. Every relationship, it's important to have a friendship with that person. Okay. It's very important to have a friendship with every relationship that you have. But sometimes I think that people become friends with people and they like these friends so much that they fall in love with those friends and it doesn't work out. So I will say this, that with a lot of signs, they're compatible with friendship, but they're not compatible with intimacy. And you have to know the difference. You have to know the difference. Where some signs are compatible friendship and relationship. So it's yeah, you're perfect. Like you're gonna make a good relationship because you made good friends, right? And I would say that even going into the opposite attract stuff. Yeah, opposite and attract stuff, you're kind of like associates, not friends, because friends have a lot in common. Also, the good shit. Opposites are kind of like, yeah, they're into pizza, I'm into popcorn, or they like Chinese food, I like Mexican food. So it's like, yeah, so they still develop into some type of connection that turns it into a relationship. So going into the Virgo and the Sagittarius, I do feel like friendship is very strong, very well. Companionship and friendship goes in the same hand. I do see that working out when it comes to relationship, I do see a lot of issues. I do see a lot of obstacles, and extreme obstacles. Okay, something comes up here. Yeah, I don't know if I should put that out there. Publicly, and then see that's something about that. So something do comes up with this, that this Sagittarius man, November the 30th man, he's uh not really trusting you. Okay. Something is going around, Joey, that he thinks that you a hoe, and he feels like you doing things with a lot of people. So there's some trust issues there that I would definitely say that you should um definitely work out. Although the weirdest thing about it is, and I feel like you guys have exchanged roles here, so I do feel like, Joey, that this relationship is past life because Sagittariuses are like grand, they think they're all that, basically. They think they're like, mom, hey, I'm the baddest bitch. You ain't gonna tell me shit. I can show you how to do it like me. Yeah, yeah. And you're like, girl, what you doing? Not a damn thing. Virgos are the opposite of that. They're very humble. So the weirdest thing about in this relationship, I feel like y'all switched roles. Like I feel like you have the Sagittarius demeanor of you're the baddest, you're the best, you top of the line, you better move the fuck back. I'm this, I'm that. And this person is the humble, the quiet, the shy, the timid one. So it's like y'all exchange roles. And like I said, when I see that in energy, that's typically past life stuff coming up. So you guys have had past lives together, and this is that I want to show you what it feels like. And it'll be interesting even for you to look up your chart with him to even see how let's say the South Portal node and the South nodes and North nodes and the Chirons and stuff, like how are y'all placements alike and different? Like that'll be even interesting to look into that, because I'm really, really, really feeling like, yeah, there's some past life stuff coming up with y'all. And that's why in this life, y'all have met the way you've met. All the good stuff is all perfect timing. It's all the universal plans. Okay. And like I said, Virgos are usually reserved and quiet, and they'll get become the life of the party when need be. But like I said, Sagittarius are usually the ones that want to stir it up and let's do it dramatic and it's quiet in here, ain't nobody talking. And I'm just saying, it's like with a Sagittarius, typically there'll be a room, let's say a room full of people. The Sagittarius and the Virgo walk in the room, it's quiet. The Virgo's like, oh, I feel safe in here. It's quiet, it's nice, ain't nobody doing shit. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then the Sagittarius is all like, it's too quiet in here. What the fuck? And now the Sagittarius want to fight with you, or the Sagittarius is looking at somebody else saying, "Bitch, I don't like your wig." Whatever. So they're that party starter, and not always in a good way. But like I said, with you, Joey, you and this guy, I'm seeing you as that, and him being the opposite. So him being the humbled one, him being the quiet, shy one, and you being the firecracker, going into the room and say, "Girl, stop it! Can you move?" And people are looking like, "Who the fuck's this bitch talking to?" And you actually on the phone talking. See right there, you love that. You love for them to be like, oh, she entered the room. Okay, okay, Joey's here. Okay, y'all. Joey's in the room. Okay. So like I said, I do see reverse of energies here. Okay. Um, I think what you guys do have in common are riskiness. I do see some risk taking stuff here, which is not always bad, but you should definitely be cautious with that. Um, so there's some risk taking stuff here. I do see your discussions being well, having great discussions on things, all things above, science, sex, whatever. I do see a lot of sexual stuff coming up though. So I don't know if a lot of y'all discussions are about sex all the time, whether it's between y'all two, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Um, but either way, like I said, there are great connection with friendship. There are obstacles, debating back and forth, different point of views, not really seeing eye to eye. And that's just how it is, unfortunately. I'm thinking right now, I could not even imagine a Sagittarius giving birth to a Virgo, or Virgo giving birth to a Sagittarius. Like that's gonna be a fuck the best relationship just from the gate, honey. Um, but once again, you guys are very smart, passionate. You love discussions about deep things, deep discussions. So I see that's where you're very much compatible with. You like movies, you like books, things that kind of allow you to escape. You both are into that, so I can see that being very well, for the both of you. I also feel like although you guys are both different, if you could appreciate the difference in each other, I feel like this relationship would be a very, very long one. I do see this being a lifelong thing, unless one of you guys, get taken off this earth prematurely, whatever. But I do see this connection being a lifelong partnership as far as friendship go. Maybe you'll go on to someone else, maybe he'll go on to someone else. But definitely, I do see this working out friendship wise for sure. Okay, for sure. Okay, for sure. That fire with the earth, though, man, I know that's right, honey. Burning shit up, honey, not a hoe. Listen, 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 I'm not, well, ow. He definitely, ow. He definitely feeling like, ow, he thinking and he feeling and he seeing and he licking it. You know what I mean? He saying that he doesn't trust me, laughing my ass off. He said that yesterday. How did you know that? I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. I'm only telling you energetic what I'm feeling. If my energetic interpretation is incorrect, because I can tell you, they said our Geminis think we're always right. Okay, I don't think. I think I'm always right, and I'm willing to stand corrected. If my interpretation of energetic information is wrong, I'm willing to stand correct. Or yeah, I'm willing to stand corrected. I'm willing to be castigated. But I'm telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. Now let me ask you this: who's shorter, you or him? Who's shorter, Joey, you or this man? He's March 11, 2000. Oh, yes. Okay. He is very in touch with his feminine side, but act like he isn't. Oh, there you go. I get a lot of feminine energy from him. Yeah, a lot. Like if I had a number and yeah, just quickly I saw it. So if I had a number on a scale from 0 to 100, I'm seeing like 70% feminine and 30% male or masculine, right? And I like to say masculine and feminine because I feel like those are the true genders. I don't think male and female are real genders. I think that deals with reproductive system, but I think feminine and masculine is what gender is, and people don't even know that, or people don't want to understand that. But that's what I think it is. So like I said, I do feel like this person's 70% feminine, 30% masculine. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling, honey. Okay. He was born in Moscow. Oh, he's Russian. Oh, you did say that. Adopted and brought here as a baby. I felt like we exchanged roles too, and I was aware of that. A very dominant relationship that worked for me. There you go. See, in Sagittarius, are usually dominant. You know, Sagittarius are masculine by nature. They're very, very masculine. So even Sagittarius women, and I'm not being funny, Sagittarius women tend to look lesbianish. And if they're not really lesbian, or they don't look lesbianish, like they're aggressive like a man. So they're like, "Shut up and come here," and I said, "Yeah." So it's yeah. So that's how that goes with that. Um, Virgos, on the other hand, like I said, are you know, feminine. I do believe that they say that Virgos could be masculine and feminine, but I do feel like they're mostly feminine in nature, and you know, once again, humble, observed, quiet. You know, that you know, quote unquote stereotypical female role. Um, so yeah, so you guys definitely switch roles. Like I said, I'd be interested to do some research on that, Joey. Once again, I do feel like you guys are definitely connected past life, okay? Yeah, that's it's been about sex because he's away at school and those football boys don't know what they're doing, girl. So what y'all having phone sex? Jordan, I can't with you, okay? Thank you for suffering me, summer. No, it's okay. I really do feel like oh. You said wait. Let's do this really quickly. Wait a minute. You said his birthday was what? March 11. Hold on. Hold on, let me get into this really quick before we go, y'all. Oh, come on. This app that I use is it's doing so. I need to go to the main site and probably re-download it. It's acting it's acting stupid, honey. Hold on. Cause this is the only one that I trust. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna definitely email you. Queen of Plants. Oh my god. Yeah. It's being stupid, honey. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Um, this ain't no Mercury retrograde, honey. This ain't no Mercury retrograde, honey. Okay. Are you ready for this? So this person's Gemini. Their Jupiter's in Gemini. And Gemini, or excuse me, yeah, Jupiter deals with your money. Gemini deals, excuse me, Jupiter deals with your money. It deals with your territory. Would you say your territory? That goes with healing. That goes with all that. I will say this too, that I don't know if this person drinks a lot of water, if they take good care of their body. He's very, very young. I would definitely recommend, yeah, him staying hydrated, keeping up with that, because something does come up with kidneys. Yeah, so definitely keep on that. But definitely, Gemini and Jupiter. Yes, honey. Ow, ow. If you need me to break that down for you, I can. Or we just, yeah, Jupiter and Gemini. Okay. Hello. And if you need me to, we can go into it, honey. Can we get into it? Okay. If you don't know, Venus and Jupiter are actually considered the friendship planets. Okay. Depending on where this is in your chart, you can understand the friendship and the sensuality of this person based on their placement in Venus and Jupiter. So, people who have Gemini or Jupiter in Gemini, they are naturally adventurous, like a real Gemini. They like to do a lot of exciting things. They love inspiring their friends to chase after new experiences and opportunities. So, of course, if they have an opportunity right now in front of them that is great, right? Let's say a job. The job is paying $21 an hour. Oh, this is a great job. And then someone say, "Baby, we got another job that's $28 an hour." Yeah, he's jumping on that. And unfortunately, if that means traveling out of the country, he's gonna do it. Okay. So yeah, they're very, very smart. They love to fascinate others with facts and figures, as well as they could be a bit crazy. Once again, going into people that are Gemini Jupiter, they're great at writing and they are big on communication. Like I said, they have a lot of aspects and qualities of a Gemini. I told you what I said. Nothing happens by accident. And like I said, you do your own research on what I'm telling you right now, Queen of Plants. Nothing happens by accident. If you said he was an Aries, and you're like, oh shit, I mean, he's a Virgo. Like, yeah, there's a reason for that. Like, nothing happens by accident. And the intention of this is to enlighten. So I do feel like Spirit would have made it to where you're like, I'm not getting on there today, and would have never have even crossed your mind to be like, let me get on here and tell this bitch about this person, blah blah blah. So they're big on communication, and of course they like to share their creative gifts with friends and others. Okay, they also like writing long text messages and long emails. So don't argue with them, honey, because they can go back and forth with you with these long ass texts and these long ass emails. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, that's a very Gemini quality. Because bitch, I will send you 20 text messages or 7 emails to say one damn story. I have done it. I would continue to do it, baby. And that's just a part of me. I don't do that on purpose. But maybe I wrote the first email, then I said, wait a minute, I forgot to put that in there. Then I put that in there. I said, shit, I should have put that in there too. There you go. Okay. So they like writing long ass emails and text messages for motherfuckers. Okay. Hello. They love definitely artistic and creative people. And we know that you're very creative and artistic, Queen of Plants. We know that you're gifted and talented in that, honey. I see something with the arts with you. You need to go ahead and pursue that. It is big, it is heavy, it is beautiful. And you need to go ahead and pursue that. Okay. It's important, okay, for the Jupiter and Gemini um, to become over exerted. And this is a Gemini quality, period. Okay, Geminis could become overloaded with information, person, places, things, and energy. And when we're stressed out, we don't do well. So that might be fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy. We really don't mean it, but we're upset right now that we're trying to get you far, far away from us. I know that sounds fucked up. Or, well, hell, we just won't answer your phone call. We'll just turn the phone off, shut the door, lock the door. You knocking, but you ain't coming in. You blowing the phone up, bitch, we ain't answering. Bam. So they do have to be careful with that. Over being overloaded with information, as well as whether it's with personal, family, friends, and energy. And of course, we know that energy have information too. So, like I said before, going into the space thing and him still not, once again, you know, a little irritated with how you're holding on to the past. Like he's always in that process of thinking through that. And we know that creative people are very intelligent and they're always thinking about why, when, where, how, So anyway, just something I want to throw out there, honey. Yes, honey. I'm short 5'3". Oh, he's 5'3". I'm 6 feet. So it's him. So wow. Okay. 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 So definitely, we definitely was tapping into the energies, and of course, you confirmed it with what I was saying. And by the way, we've never done any readings or anything prior to this, right, Joey? Like everything has always been publicly in the room. You can also clarify that too, because of course people will kind of go in and say, "Well, maybe this bitch know because he told the bitch the story." Yeah, no, everything you see, yeah, Joey be typing it in here, honey. We've never had where I'm like, "Let me do a reading on Joey and his man," and Joey's like, "Yeah, give us a reading." Yeah, that's not happened yet, honey. Okay, mix it like the spiritual bartender, honey. That's what we do when we're connected to the other side. No, that's right, honey. As a Virgo, I'm a very traditional woman till the occasion rises for me to kick into masculine. Ask my ex-husband, he still cringes when he sees me. I know that's right. There you go. There you go. So it is true then about the Virgo could be feminine, but masculine. More feminine than masculine, but they could be both. And I think about the okay, they call her Dike, but also Nike. She's connected to Nike, Nyke, and justice. Definitely justice and traditional woman and mother and all that good stuff. So either way, uh, there you go. There you go, honey. Very humble, very private, discreet, not loud. Don't need all that attention. But baby, if you asking for me to come outside, don't ask me when I get outside why I'm acting like that outside. Hello? Okay, and that's people need to get that together, honey. Being nice and being shy and being humble. Don't take advantage of people. Oh, she's a quiet person. Oh, she's a Virgo, so she's not really that loud. You don't got to worry about that. Okay. Okay, bitch, you told her to meet you outside, okay? And you thought that because she's shy and humble, that mama's like, no, girl, I won't meet you outside. What did Beyonce say? There's a song. You won't break my soul. She talk about meet me outside with a hoodie and shit. Girl, yeah. Oh my God. That's exactly how it is, honey. Like, okay, girl, listen, you want me to go outside. I don't really go outside like that, but if you keep knocking for me to come outside, I'm coming out with a hoodie on. Bitch, I'm coming out to fuck some shit up. No face, no case. Okay, that's how Virgos get down. Okay, no face, no case. Bitch, you want me to come out? I'll come out. Okay, come on in here. I know that's right. Anyway, y'all, today is the new moon, y'all. There's a lot of good energy circulating right now. Hope you guys take advantage of it. And I really hope that what I share with you guys today has been beneficial and helped you in some way. Y'all, that first video that I did, oh my God, y'all, oh my God, I put so much stuff in that video, but it's okay. Like I said, we'll talk about that again another day. Clearly, the spirit was like, yeah, that energy might be a little too much, right? Spirit's like, yeah, that energy might be a little too much right now. Yeah, honey, keep it a little light and tight right now, okay? Do that after the new moon, honey, and before the full moon. Damn, y'all, this package is fucking, ooh. They Y'all, why they be selling packages up like this? Anyway, y'all, let me go. Yes, oh my God, Break My Soul was my July jam. Listen, it's the whole month jam for me, honey. Yes, love and light, you guys. As always, be good to yourself, honey. Don't worry, tip over the queen on the sacred horse. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. I, I know that's right. Y'all, be good to yourself. Stay positive, and definitely do something today, y'all. Even if it's something minor, do something energetically. And of course, there's so many things you can do energetically. It's not always counter magic, like I said, but just do something. Okay, we're coming across some very challenging times, and as long as you stay grounded and connected to, your source, you're gonna be good. Damn. All this belching and burping and shit, y'all. Damn, y'all. Let me go, honey. Love and light. Bye for now.